Hello and welcome to your online chemistry course. My name is Mr. Meyer and I will be your instructor. I welcome each and every one of you and look forward to a great year through this chemistry curriculum. The purpose of this video is to introduce the Blackboard page, take you through some of the buttons, explain how the course is organized, how you will submit assignments, and go over the syllabus and grading. When you first log into Blackboard, it will always take you to the announcements page. All announcements will be, the most recent announcements will be at the top. So please take time and look at the date and make sure that you read the most recent announcements. Okay. So this first announcement is just a welcome. You have some 6 things to do there in order to complete the orientation process. All right. One thing to look at is on the 6th one, our daily chats will be every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Alright, and then we will start Unit 1 on Monday. One important thing about this class is communication. You talking to me talking to you, reaching out. And one way we do that is through either remind, through texting, or one important way is through email. So please make sure that Blackboard has your most up-to-date email. I do recommend using the fcpsschools.net email for your school business. That is the email where your grades will be sent to. However, Parent View will give you access to see your grades. So one of the things that you need to do is go to Welcome Read Me first when you first come into the class the very first time. We're going to click on regular school year, and there's another welcome letter there, just explaining how the so please read through this email. It gives you some expectations. It tells you kind of how the classes are organized and some things to expect. And then talks about communication again. One thing I do say is that the first week will be a little crazy. You getting used to the system, working through Blackboard, online course, such like that. So give yourself plenty of time to get the work completed. Also, you are always free to email me or text me if you have problems, or call me even. So within Blackboard, there are several different assignments. 2 of the main ones that we do is these 2 practice assignments. Okay, practice assignment number 1 is pretty much like at your base school. You'd be sitting at a desk, a teacher would hand you a worksheet, you would fill it out, you would turn that worksheet in, the teacher would grade it. That's like this, whereas instead you will download the assignment as a Word document. Alright, and then you will be able to work on that assignment. And I strongly suggest that you create a file on your desktop called Online Chemistry, and within that file you have Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3 files, and this is where you would save these worksheets in their nice organized files. Now when you're done with that file, there's 2 ways you can turn it in. If you download it and type in the answers and save it, you just go ahead and upload it. So you're going to click on the title, and then you have to browse your computer, and you have to go to that file on your desktop and attach it, and then submit it, and it will be uploaded into Blackboard, and I will see it. I will grade it, write comments on it. Okay, you can go back and look through at the grade and read my comments. All right. Another way to turn these types of assignments is to actually physically download the Word document or assignment, print it off, and handwrite on it, and then take a picture with your cell phone, email the picture to you, and then upload that picture. This also works for if when we have you guys take notes on certain videos or certain PowerPoints, and you have to submit your notes. You'll take pictures of it and then upload the pictures into that Blackboard assignment. The second assignment is one where you have to, it's an in-house assignment where you click on it. It's got questions in there. Please read the answer format. If it's a type in the answer, make sure you get it in that exact format, and then you will save and submit it. And again, it will go into your grades, and it will automatically grade it for you. It will also allow you, most assignments have 3 attempts, so if you don't do well the first time, you can go back and redo that attempt and try to do better. Okay, so please note the pictures, because the pictures kind of tell you what type of assignment. There are also discussion groups or discussion topics and journal entries with those, and we'll look at those in a little bit. One thing I want to bring up is the attendance. Basically, it's pretty simple. 5 days no student activity, I have to email parents, counselors, and students. 10 days of no activity, counselors, parents, and students. And then 15 days, you will be automatically dropped from the class if there's no activity. Blackboard does keep track of your activity when you sign on, what time, what date. And you will periodically get emails if you're not turning in work on time, and if you're not logging in and doing work. Okay. The BB Collaborate, this is where you'll join our chat sessions every Tuesday at 9 p.m. You'll click here, go to there, it will download a JavaScript, and for the Blackboard, please log in with your name, because I will take attendance and you will get credit for being there. If you cannot make it for some reason, please let me know ahead of time, and then it does record it. Down here are all the recordings, and it's saves it by date. So please let me know if that time does not work, because it is strongly suggested that you do go to the Blackboard chats. We will check for understanding. I will quiz you. You will ask questions. We will do practice problems. I will make sure that you understand the information. Presenting the information, not so much. The curriculum in the Blackboard is how you will pull the information or learn the information. The chats are to kind of work on any questions. We also will do inquiry activities and group work within those Collaborate sessions. So it is very important that you do show up for those. Course documents, periodic table. You must have the periodic table, so please print that off. This is the one that you will get on your midterm, final, and SOL, so we do like you to use this. You can use this on a test. It must be a blank one to use on your test. Alright, the next sheet is a formula sheet. You can print that off. That has all the relevant formulas, chemical formulas, mathematical formulas, information. That's kind of a reference page. You cannot use this on the test, however, so do not get used to using your formula sheet, because you won't have it on your midterm, final, and your SOL. Your SOL will be taken at your base school. Okay. Alright, the online syllabus. The most important thing that we want to talk about is the grades. So if you look at the letter grades at the very bottom, you'll see the NTI. You will see this as equal. This will equal 0. We are not a floor school. So some schools are a 50% or a rule. We are not. We are 0. An NTI will be put in if you did not turn it in. Not turned in is means that you didn't turn it in. So if your parents ask you about that, that's what that code means. Quarter grades, 15% will be formative assessments. This is forming the knowledge, worksheets, homework, classworks, practice, chats, any small quizzes, labs. Okay, and then summatives are summarizing you, basically showing me what you know, what you have learned. Those are big quizzes, exams, tests, and those are 65% of your grade. And your midterm is 10 and your final is 10, and that adds up to 100%. Now, this course is a little bit different in that we have a running total. We start from day 1 with grades and we end at the very end of the year. And your quarter grades are based on whatever you have at that point. Okay, because of this online campus, we have a lot of kids transferring in and out, and this is the best way to facilitate this. So when you see your grade sheet, it will have, it should have all the grades for the complete year. Okay. Also, with summative assignments, there is no retakes. We do not have retakes on summative assignments, so please make sure that you are prepared for those. Discussions, this is where there will be links within the units pages, but you can access the discussion groups here. So you would click on this, answer that question, type in your answer, and then sometimes you have to respond to other students' responses. So please go back to this after you repeat, after you answer the questions, go back and read other people's questions or comments. It's and I will comment on these also, so you need to check on those and read through my comments. Tools. Within Tools, there is My Grades right here, My Grades. This will have a list of all the assignments, and it will give you your grade, and you can click on it and go back and review it if you need to. It doesn't have any grades for me because I'm a teacher, not a student. But this is a good way to keep track of what you have turned in, what you have not, and what you have got. It does not calculate your grade in the class. That is done through the SIS program. Instructor contacts. This is my cell phone. You got my home phone, so you can use that. You can text me. I do prefer email. I'm at my base school during the day, so if you email me, I might not get directly back to you. All right, or if you text me, that's okay also. Please use your name though, so I know exactly who I am talking to. A lot of students have weird emails and I don't know who that is. Also, if you're referring to an assignment, please write the assignment number exactly so I know exactly what to look at. You also have textbook materials here, textbook and PDF, so if you like textbooks you can read the full textbook there. You also have what's called the chemistry handbook, is kind of a Cliff Notes or a Spark Notes shortened version, so if you want to read that or use that for reference, that is useful also. Now the main part that you'll be using is the units page. The unit page is where all your units will be turned on. So what I'll do is I'm going to turn on the teacher mode, and when you should see this on Monday, you should see how we're organized into quarters, and you will see only first quarter. And within first quarter you will have various units. So you notice Unit 1, all the assignments in Unit 1 will start with a 1, all the assignments in Unit 2 will start with a 2. Within each unit is broken up into lessons. Well, it starts with a big question. This is a journal entry, okay? So you will work, this is kind of a rolling query or questions that you will answer throughout that you need to understand. So at the end, you can, change your answers or add to it. As your knowledge builds on these topics, you can perfect your answers within this journal. All right, you have your essential knowledge. This is exactly what you need to know. And then each lesson is divided up, we are divided up into 5 lessons here. Okay, and then at the very bottom you will have a test or exam, a major summative. Let's look at lesson 1.0. So lesson 1.0, most of the lessons start off with some sort of PowerPoint or a lot of video. I have a lot of videos in here that you can walk, so that's how you're going to learn the information. If you don't truly understand it, you can go back to your textbooks and look at that chapter and try to read it. Here's an assignment. You'll usually have an assignment at the bottom. You'll notice this is an in-house one, so this is one that's graded by Blackboard, and then you can retake it. Most assignments have 3 attempts on it. So that would be lesson. So if you have a problem with that assignment, you would say, Mr. Meyer, I have a problem with assignment 1.0.1. If we look at lesson 1.1, you see your standards there that you need to understand. Okay, that's the essential knowledge that you need to understand. We start off with some videos. We have a document that you need to sign and return. All right. We have some more videos, and at the bottom we have some practice, assignment 1.12. That will count. All these numbered assignments will count for grades. And then you'll see you have assignment 1.13, which is an eCart safety quiz. Okay, you must pass this safety quiz. It's mandated by the county. Okay. If we look at lesson 1.3 or 1.2, lab equipment, again we have some a worksheet for you to download, work on, and upload. We have some practice questions and a video there. All right, so that's how you'll work through each of the units. And each unit, if you look at the quarters, it will have what is due. Lessons 1, 2, and 1, 3 are due on next Tuesday, 9/20. And then you'll start on lesson 1, 4, 1, 5, and then take the exam on the next week. Okay, this is not a self-pace. You can't pace yourself. It does kind of follow a weekly sequence as a class, because we use those online chat sessions to really kind of assess your knowledge and make sure that you guys truly understand the information. Alright, well, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone to watching the video, and I look forward to working with you this year. Again, communication, please, if you have any questions, please email me, text me, get a hold of me somehow, and we can work on those questions. I hope you all have a nice weekend, and the unit will be turned on Monday, so you can get started then. Until that time, enjoy your weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday at our chat session.